Welcome to this very basic presentation on how to use Camtasia Studio 7 and Microsoft PowerPoint to create customer presentations or videos for your XM scale. As you can see at the moment, I've got Camtasia 7 running. First time you open, you will get this welcome screen and video which you can run through, which will show you the basics of the features and functions within here. If I click play, you'll see as that starts.
Video 7. If you're new to Camtasia Studio and you want to get started,
but you can run through that at your leisure. So I've got that running at the moment. I'm just going to switch over to PowerPoint. Okay, so PowerPoint allows us to create animated presentations or slides, which we can then convert into a video to run on our XM scale. Just to show you the basics, I can change slide colours, right clicking, choosing that option, and then if we do a gradient fill, you can change the colours and the linearity in here. If we close that, you'll see that that has now been applied. Your default slide gives you two screens which you can add text into. You can click on those and move them about, increase the size, change the fonts and things here. So if I just click there, so added some text in. If I wanted to add a picture, I can click insert. I can add a picture from clip art or a photo I may have taken in there. Back to that screen. I can also animate these so they slide in, disappear, fade out, swirl in. Again, I'll click on the actual text that I've created. I'll click animations and I'll click custom animations. This will bring the sidebar up, which allows me to apply different types of effects to the selected field. So entrance, emphasis, exit, motion path. So we'll just click an entrance, fly in, and as default it sets that on click from the bottom and very fast. Now your first animation should always be on click, so you can control the start of your presentation. The rest of it's really up to yourselves. So we'll change that so it flies in from the left, and as you can see it's coming very fast, so it's difficult to see that, so we'll change that to medium and we'll see that flies in. You can add further options in there, so we'll add a second animation and we'll emphasise that. What we'll do, rather than on click this time, we'll do it with after previous. You choose the amount you're going to spin and the speed. And what you'll get as you run through these, the timeline will grow on the right hand side. You'll see it here. See, presentation will allow you to change the order of your animations and the speeds and paths and so on. So we can play that at any point and see a preview. As you can see the timeline on the right now. Okay. So as you can see, you can basically create presentations with animations, you emphasise pictures, slide them in, slide them out, which is pretty good. So this is just the basics. Here's one I created for a customer earlier. So as you can see down the left hand side now I have 3 slides, and on the right hand side all of my animations in order. As I click on them I can actually play and you'll see the timeline there. So just stop that. One thing you do need to be aware of when you're creating your presentation in here is PowerPoint will create your presentations in a 14:3 aspect ratio, and the XM screen on the rear is 16:9. Now we can overcome that in Camtasia in a minute, and I'll show you and talk you through that. But when creating the presentation, it's worthwhile leaving just over an inch gap at the top and an inch gap at the bottom, so that we can go with the 16:9 aspect ratio. But see, I've got a second slide and a third slide. Now, on the first slide, as I mentioned in the previous demonstration, presentation 1 there, the first animation should always be on click, so you control the start, and it's sometimes worth having a pause at the end of the last animation so you can control the speed in which the second slide comes in. You'll see all the others are after previous, whereas the first one here is on click. Okay, let's quickly run on that. So example of what's happening. Okay, stop that. Now, when Camtasia is installed, it does install an add-in for PowerPoint which allows us to record the presentation. So when you've created this, you're happy, you've done the preview and the slides are all working in the manner that you want for your XM video, we would click on record. It puts the slide into full screen, and then we just click on begin recording to record the PowerPoint. I think that's off the screen, so we don't get that. And it's waiting for my first click, so the presentation can start. So click, and away it goes. Okay, so the presentation's finished. At this point we click stop recording. And it should pop up with the screen asking us to save the video. So it's that demonstration video and save. Okay, and now we can produce our recording. Now that will switch us straight over to Camtasia for editing. It's best to start from scratch, so we click new project and then import media and demonstration video. It's probably best to remove all the demonstrations from the bottom timeline. Okay, so I have a demonstration video here. We now need to drag that down to the timeline, and we can then preview the video up here. Okay, so the editing dimensions. Now this is the actual final resolution video size required for the XM. Now, as I've said earlier, the video size is 16:9 on the XM, so we don't want to keep the aspect ratio. And the actual screen resolution is 800 by 456 for the XM. So we click OK. Okay, so here's our preview. As you can see, we've got these black bands either side. If we just slide out forward slightly. Show you the zooming. So we've got the black bands. As I said, we left a band at the top and a band at the bottom so that we can zoom in on this and create a 16:9 video to fit perfectly on the XM screen rather than having black bands either side. Now the way we do that is we use the zoom and pan button. Click on that, and it gives you a preview here. And what this allows us to do is by clicking on any of the dots on the corners is zoom in. So what we will do is use the corner, zoom in, and then we'll drag that box back over there. Zoom a little bit more because we've still got a black band. Preview now. You'll see that we've got a full 16:9 video ready for the XM screen. Okay, so you'll see the zooms have appeared here. What we need to do is make sure those zooms are right at the beginning. So that we've got the full 16:9 right from the start of the video. Okay, the last thing to do is generate the video itself to be played on the XM. FLV is the correct video type. So we click produce and we choose custom production settings. You can see we've got 800 by 456 here. Next. Again we choose MP4, FLV, SWV, so we're going to create the FLV file. Click next. Okay. No controls, and click flash options just to make sure we have got FLV checked. Again it's changed and we're at 75. Now the keyframes is fine as it is. Frame rate automatic. 12, 15 is about right, so we'll change that. And okay, there. And click next. Again, we don't want to watermark. Click next again. And now, look at this. And now, so it's final demonstration. Yeah. Sorry. Again, that will be located in the Camtasia Studio folder. So okay, so our video is finished producing. So we have final demonstration video.flv in the final demonstration video folder under Camtasia. Just click finish. We can go and open that and take a look. So final video is there, and you can see we have a FLV file here. Now we created two videos. There's the original demonstration video FLV, which had the black bands. Just double click just to show you that. So you can see the bands down either side. And then our final video after we've zoomed and panned and modified it, which shouldn't. And you can see it's now in the right aspect ratio. Again, it's a little jerky on my computer, so I've got several things running. But that now can be sent straight down to your XM using MXSBT and added to a video playlist. Thank you.